Also, there's the thing about, for a long time, it was just Coke Studio. Pepsi Battle of Man's game sort of did some stuff, but never attained that level. Last year, Velo, or was it 2 years ago? Velo was very popular. Velo had,
Yes.
I think, original-ish songs, but some were like reworked versions, but very modern sound throughout.
Yeah.
And they, like, people knew about Velo, and they started doing that thing where they're posting how many millions of views they're getting as the thumbnail, and that sort of the T
Mm,
series
mm.
aesthetic.
Yeah,
um
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
that might have also, because I would appreciate if Zulfi has a whole team of new people. That means he will also be open to originals and pushing the sound with those new people's input being involved as much. So, it sort of makes sense that they went for this completely revamped, updated setup.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
no, absolutely. I think it's like I said, I feel like it's in his DNA
Mm.
to kind of push this sound forward. Like you've seen it, like not to age us again, but like we were around when
Yeah.
Irtiqa
Yeah.
released, right? And I was very close to the whole like process of it releasing. Where I used to be on the EP forums, and they would like drop like snippets and stuff.
Yeah.
But you've seen the shift between the first half of the album and the second half of the album,
Yeah.
where they were very like kind of Linkin Park, Limp Bizkit inspired, and then because of Xulfi, and it's very clear that it was Xulfi, things took a very different turn.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like this individual's artistic kind of purpose is just feels to like kind of not settle into a very like formulaic
Yeah.
sound that he grew up listening to,
Yeah. And I
which
think
is
is
what I feel is like the distinctive kind of differences between the Rohail
yeah.
sound. And it could be an age thing, it could be just a personality thing. Joby, like it could be it was his singular vision.
Yeah. Yeah.
Raheel
Yeah.
had a very like distinctive vision. This is how I wanted to sound, and he would have big inputs on like the compositional aspect of it, which I personally feel like a producer shouldn't have.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
um but he was very involved in like meticulously crafting like the everything about it,
Yeah.
and that has its ups and downs. So
Mm.
Zulfi is not that sort of guy. He'll like be very open and like bringing everyone in and kind of like being like, okay, you guys take over
Yeah.
and like tell me what's cool
Yeah.
and let's do it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Even in the behind the scenes videos that they released, he doesn't seem like the guy where everyone's like, when Rohail was there, everyone was like, "This is Rohail Hyatt is in the
Mm,
room, Pakistani
mm,
legend." But Zulfi is like, yeah, that he's like a big deal and he's in charge of it. But he seemed to be collaboratively present in a much more approachable sort of way. I don't know. I don't mean to make it seem like Rohail Hyatt was like a tyrant, but
yeah. No, I'm sure he wasn't. I'm sure he was really like great to work with. Varna, it wouldn't have lasted for. He wouldn't have
yeah.
done like what 9 seasons of it. Um, so obviously like he had something locked in that
Mm-hmm.
people were definitely appreciating, the musicians and the people listening to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Zulfi does have that kind of vibe where he's very like he doesn't like kind of feel like too self-important. I mean, obviously like doing a project like this, obviously
Yeah.
it would get to anyone's head,
Yeah.
like
Yeah. Yeah.
it's just like that. I get it. If he turns into an asshole after one
Yeah.
season,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I'll be like, yeah, it's fine, it's the coke.